All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh, which is named the Most High, and Yahweh Shai, which is named the only begotten Son in the world that ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. This is going to be just another episode of the Bible Talk. I believe this is episode 14 or 15. But ironically enough, I looked on YouTube because I was actually just recording a couple videos. Why I have 2 hours of spare time, I wanted to get a couple lessons prepared. But as I was doing that, I quickly went on YouTube. Let me just get a drink real quick. All right, I quickly went on YouTube, and I saw that Mind of God was streaming live right now. I was like, oh shit, I got to go on there. So I tried to, go on there, but I only have limited time. I only have like an hour left. So I saw he wasn't reading the comments right now, so I stayed for like 15 minutes, but he wasn't reading any of the comments. I was like, damn man, I wanted to get on there so I could, talk to him, because he was talking about something about, the, whole Corolla, thing. So I wanted to get on to his show because he was, having people call in, but hey, I sadly I wasn't able to this time. I wanted to, but he wasn't reading the comments, so I had to get back to my videos that I had to do today. So yeah, that sucks, but hey, look, I was there. I tried to get on. He wasn't reading the comments, so that's that. But hey, that guy. Which we'll even talk about him for a minute, man. Because again, I mentioned it before, but it got to be mentioned again. He's on there teaching that that the mark of the beast is the the whole Corolla vaccination, man. That's what he said the mark of the beast is, which he's going off on that. Okay, I'll say for the 10 millionth time, right? We are broken records, but hey, that's what we're gonna be in this truth, man. It's broken records. All right, but for the 10 millionth time, the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip that is implanted underneath the skin. That's what the mark of the beast is, man. According to the prophecy, which ironically enough, just the other day, they announced that they have came up with a microchip that goes underneath the skin that can detect the whole, Corolla virus. So, mind of God, what do you got to say about that, man? What do you got to say about that? Oh, that's, don't pay attention to that. That's just, that's not real, right? Like, these guys out there, like, certain of these guys, like, let's say Russian vids, which I like Russian vids, don't get me wrong. I like Russian vids. I've been watching him since I was like 14 years old, man. All right, I've been watching Russian vids since I was like 14 years old. He's much respect to Russian vids, right? I really like that guy, but you know what, man? Some of the times I gotta think, it's like, really, man? I mean, everything is Illuminati, man, right? If there's a local shooting, it's like, oh, well, that's all fake. That's all fake, right? There's never any type of real shootings in the world. It's all staged. I mean, come on, man. I mean, yeah, 9/11, yeah, that was an inside job. Yeah, the Earth's flat. That's one thing, but some of these shootings, yeah, I agree. Like the Sandy hoax, inside joke, right? The Sandy Hook, thing, yeah, that was, obviously planned, or the one that took place like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. That one, information presented, looks like that, something fishy was going on with that. Fair enough, but to sit there and say that every event that's on the news is fake, I mean, come on, man, that's a little bit extreme, don't you think? I mean, do you ever think, I mean, like, if you see a news story, well, somebody, robbed a local bakery and stole their, all their cheese and all of their, their cash registers. Oh, see, this is some type of like, Russian vids video on there, like, see, this is some type of like Illuminati, false flag. Come on, man. I mean, not everything is staged, man. Okay, not everything is Illuminati, man. Real things actually happen in the world, man. Okay, real things actually happen. Okay, not all of it's fake. Do I agree that a decent amount is? I do agree with that. I do agree that they hire, actresses and, actors to act out in some of these, events, they call them, crisis actors. Okay, I do agree with that. But to sit there and say that every, shooting and every robbery and everything that we see on the news is fake, that's ridiculous to say that. Utterly ridiculous, but that's what these guys are saying, man. Okay, it's like I brought out the example earlier, right? If there's a local shooting, we'll see that some type of like Illuminati, conspiracy. I mean, come on, man. Not, real things happen in the world, man. I mean, come on. We all should know this, man. All right, this isn't, any type of, you know, not everything's Illuminati. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I mean, it's just it boggles the mind how I even got to mention that. Okay, and again, I'm not at all, saying anything against Russian Vids because I like that guy. I really like Russian Vids. Okay, same thing with oh, let's see. I know there's a lot of guys out there, man. You have what's that guy? Damn, I can't think of his name. There's so many guys, man. There's so many guys out there who, talk about these things. It's just, hard to remember their names, But and this even ties into the Bible, man. All right, this ties into the Bible because what that Christ said, what there were going to be uproars of the people, even though, let's just say for an example, because you got all these guys saying, oh yeah, no, yeah, the Black Lives Matter movement, and the all these movements, the George Floyd movement, and all the stuff going on, oh yeah, well that was all set up, and yeah, that was all set up so they can, bring more restrictions, which what, that might be true. I do agree that might be true. But nevertheless, even if that was the case, right, that still does not deny the fact that those things are happening, man, and that those people involved, they're not being paid there to go and do that. They're doing that because that's what they decide to do because they're getting pissed off, so they want to take action. How the hell can you sit there and tell me that all those people are being paid by the Illuminati to do that? Ridiculous, man. All right, well, if that being said, am I saying that maybe the top guys of that movement that they weren't, persuaded by, the powers behind the scenes, with a check or something? I'm not saying that. Maybe that is true. Maybe that is true. I couldn't tell you because I wasn't there. But you know what? That could be true. And I'll admit that could be true. Okay, but you know what? Not everything is a conspiracy, man. There's real things that actually happen in the world. There's real shootings. There's real riots. There's real things that happen, man. Okay, these things, some of these things are real, man. They're not staged. As we're, told to believe by some of these truthers out here, man. Okay, some of y'all are just, doing too much, man. I mean, not everything is Illuminati, man. Right? Real things actually happen in the world. Okay? So, I just wanted to, share some thoughts on that, man. As I said, no, I'm not at all trying to, to come against my guy, Russian Vids, because again, I like the guy, I really do. Right? I really enjoy his, videos he does. He's a very intelligent, truther. But, some of the things are just like, come on, man. I mean, really, somebody, there's somebody robs a bank or somebody robs a store and steals all the bananas. But see, that's some type of like Illuminati event right there. Come on, that's ridiculous. Real things actually happen in the world. Okay, real things happen. Okay? So, the moral at the end of the day is, you got to take all these guys with a grain of salt, man. Okay, because again, say for an example, right? May I give an example? You got that guy out there, calls himself the, let me see if I can think of his name. Yeah, the Concave Earth Christian. All right, he's out there like, oh well, give us your real life a name and your address, and if you don't, well, you're being paid by, somebody to hide your information if you don't share that out on the internet. And the reason why he's trying to get that information is what? So he can, look you up and spy on you and expose you in his videos. That I already know all about it. Right? Ain't nobody falling for your shit. All right? We all know, man. All right? Hey, I've been there and done that before, man. Didn't end well for me, but that's a story for another time, man. Right? That's a story for another what if inside joke. But yeah, man, that pretty much wrap up the video there. I just wanted to, go along a little rant about that, man. Okay, so anybody made this far into the video, put hashtag conspiracy in the comment section down below. But anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna say shalom.